Alrighty guys, y'all just saw that hashtag short video of my friend's Nissan Rogue. Well, like I said, she went to get an oil change and they informed her the transmission pan leaking. I don't know how common this is. Fluff, if you got any input on it, let me know. But it seemed fairly easy to fix, in that all I really need is a gasket. So, but in order to replace the gasket, the pan will have to be dropped. So the result of dropping the pan means you will lose fluid. Right, so once you got the pan and the fluid out, that's a good time to do the filter. So here's a good opportunity for me to actually, I want to say, perform a transmission service. CVT transmission service. Yes guys, no different than the CVT used in our Jeeps and some of our cars. When I say ours, I'm talking about Chrysler Jeep products. Okay, now it's a similar transmission, let me put it that way. So, but the unique thing I see right off the bat that's different from the transmissions that Jeep and Chrysler use is this. Yes guys, it looked like a drain plug. So in fact, I'm going to do this. This is the way I do on a 9-speed transmission, on any transmission that have a difficult way of refilling. What I mean by difficult is, on some of the newer transmission, it goes by temperature and you got to drive it, put it in gear and do this. It's a large procedure to do that I recommend you do. However, there's a way around that by simply going in with the same amount that came out. However, I do not have that option. As you can see, fluid maybe had leaked out. Okay, that option is only good for if you get under the car, you do an inspection, you don't see no form of a leak, no fluid leaking nowhere. From that point, guys, you can assume the transmission is still filled from the factory. Okay, it's still full. All right, this car only has 60,000 miles. Okay, so if this was bone dry and I'm just doing a maintenance service, drain and refill, or in this case a service, okay, because quite frankly, when I take the pan out, I'm gonna lose a little bit more. So I don't advise that on this type transmission, but I will, just by default, because I'm used to doing it that way, just measure what come out. That way I know to go in with that amount, of course. Right. All right, so let me now on the 9-speed, like I say, if it's no form of leaking, if there's no visible sign that it ever leaked, yes, it's just one drain plug, there's no pan to drop. I tell you what, if I was doing a drain and refill, guys, I would just drain it out and go back in with the exact same amount if there was no form of leak. Okay, I'm beating a dead horse, so let me grab my drain pan and we're gonna get this fluid drain. I'm gonna measure what come out, and we're gonna get this transmission service, man. Let's try to help prolong the life of this CVT, guys. That is what a transmission service is designed for, to help prolong the life of your transmission. All right, don't everybody want their transmission to last as long as possible? Yes, we all do. Now, it's inevitable at some time your transmission will fail, but you have the power and the luxury of helping it live longer. You can help prolong the life by doing the recommended service that your manufacturer suggests. She went to a Nissan dealership to get an oil change, and they found a little seepage at the trans pan, and of course they try to upsell a whole bunch of things. I get it guys. Well, you know, she panicked, go into freak mode. Okay, so she decided to call me and tell me to do this stuff for her. Well, good thing it's easy stuff. Okay, it's the typical stuff like air filter, and her seepage was at her trans pan. This has a CVT in it. I went and got a filter kit and a gasket, and I went to Nissan dealership and got some fluid, some Nissan fluid. Okay, I wanted to go in with original as possible. Yeah, I know Valvoline sells some CVT fluid, but I wanted to go in with the OEM fluid, guys. All right, so let me get this pan up, this carpet in the air, and perform these services, guys. This is basic maintenance, guys, stuff you should be doing anyway. Okay, yes, so that's what I'm about to do. No need me filming it, I don't guess. We'll see. Let me get it up in there and get started. This is a hashtag short video. Alright guys, I got almost a gallon. Okay, not quite a gallon, but I know to go in with at least a gallon. Alright, let's get this pan on. All right, guys, I'm in the process of putting this pan on. Guys, I do not like the gasket that came with this service kit. Y'all see how that gasket is bulging out? See, let me tighten this bolt up right here. Y'all see when I tighten that up? See how that gasket bulge out? I do not like that. I don't know how well that's going to seal. Now, that is the gasket that came with the kit. I have never used RTV on this type setup, so I'm not sure if RTV is a good idea. However, I just wanted to seal, guys, so I'm going to go with it for right now. Next time we do an oil change, I'm gonna find out exactly if this is sealing. If not, I'm really done with these type gaskets because I already got a bad feeling about this. But we'll find out what happened, guys. Y'all stay tuned. Hold tight for more. Alrighty, guys. I think we're gonna be fine. All right. I drained out about 4 quarts and about another extra quart filled out. Good, because I think I got 5 quarts total. It looks like it's 6 over there. In other words, I have enough. Okay, I have the hardest time figuring out how to get this off. Fluffy, man, what is wrong with y'all, man? What is with Nissan and this funky dipstick? Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, guys, I got it off. Let's finish this job, this transmission service. Remember what the goal is, guys. We're trying to help prolong the life of the transmission. A good way to do that, guys, is to perform or perform your regular scheduled maintenance services. All right, and a transmission service is one of them. All right, so let me finish this, guys. Guys, I am driving this Nissan Rogue. This CVT transmission feels so strange, guys. You know, there's no shifting. There's no just one movement. I'm so not used to that. But again, guys, I'm on my test drive. I will check the level one more time. And after that, I verify that it's full. I will deliver this car to my friend. Now, let me say this one more time, guys, while I'm at a red light. Let me say this again. The whole sole purpose with this, number one, I did have a leak, okay? But number two, it was time anyway. It's like 67,000 miles on this car. I think that manufacturer wants you to do it at 60. I'm not sure, but I think. So at that case, if that's the case, she's 7,000 miles late. But at any rate, it got done. Who cares if it got done because of a transmission leak? No one cares about that. It's done. Now, the goal behind that is to help prolong the life of your transmission. I know I sound repetitive while I keep saying that, but I can't overly stress that. That is important. These CVT transmissions are not junk. I mean, you know, per se, but you can do your part by helping to prolong its life. It's by servicing it. It's no different than the CVTs in our Jeeps or our Chrysler, the little small cars. Okay, I'm a Jeep Chrysler guy. There's no different in trying to help maintain or prolong the life of that transmission that it is this. In fact, that's the case for any unit. It don't matter who make the car. Okay, the goal is the reason you change your oil is to help prolong the life of your engine. Okay, yes, get the old oil out, put new oil. Guys, I'm done. That's all I have. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. Nissan Rogue, not a bad car. Fluffy Mexicanic, I did it, baby. I'm out of here.